that? Oh, I'm curious. I like to look at things. I want to look at things. And I want to know things. And I want to ask questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to play more. I don't want to be serious all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I want to sing,
Mm-hmm.
and she wants me to sing.
Okay.
I always liked to sing
Okay.
when I was a kid, so it's all about just being able to look around and see things
Mm-hmm.
and really see things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Question things.
Yeah, yeah.
Not be afraid.
That's right.
Have my own opinions.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be the most important thing.
Mm-hmm. So how's all that feel to you?
Really good.
Good.
It's really good.
Good.
To have my own voice, to
Yeah.
not be afraid,
Yeah.
to have a voice,
Mm-hmm.
to talk,
Mhm.
to play, to run.
To sing.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
To not have to worry. To just be free, to be free and
That's great.
want things and ask for things and
Mm-hmm.
need things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how about all these protectors, in particular the fear that we started with,
Mhm.
and the capping part? How are they doing?
They're doing good.
They're doing good?
Well, I think about the throat.
Yeah.
Okay. I've always wanted to sing. This is interesting, and I took voice lessons. I couldn't sing out, but I've got the voice to do it.
Uh-huh.
But I always shut down. I get
Mhm.
really afraid and I shut down.
Mhm.
So it's the first time that I've understood that.
Uh-huh.
So there's some freedom in that.
Some freedom now, yeah.
Yeah. That I can be free and open.
Right.
That's what my child wants.
Yeah.
So the fear, I don't know where it is, honestly.
Mhm.
And the capping here it's a little bit there,
Mhm.
so the body's making it. This part is sort of saying, well, I'm still there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can check this out. It doesn't have to relax until it really trusts it's safe to. And there might be other parts that need to be healed before it'll fully relax, and that's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not the same. It's not even near the same as when we started.
Okay, so thank it for that.
And the fear is just,
Fear's not around.
no,
Okay.
no.
So how would it feel, Jody, does this feel complete? Do you feel willing to come back?
Yep.
So thank all your parts for letting us do all this, especially in this context of all these witnesses.
Wow. That's all I gotta say. Wow.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you.
I mean that.
I mean it too. Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty incredible.
Yeah.
To not be fearful right now is
Uh-huh.
just pretty incredible for me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We're going to have to stop shortly. Is that true? Yeah. But I think before we do, why don't we take a few reports from people? After a piece of work like this, I like for you to speak directly to Jody from your heart about what it was like to witness. And then later we can talk about what I was doing and why, but right now, anybody willing to say something to Jody about this work? Yeah.
I am so happy for you. I am so happy for you.
Thanks.
And thanks for being willing to try.
Thanks.
I just wanted to acknowledge when you all of a sudden you said, and she deserves that, and your voice is so strong, even when you were crying.
I learned so much, and I was struck by, while you were working, how many of us were also working too. Like you were working for all of us in a way, or with all of us. You weren't at all alone. We were all healing our parts at the same time, or touching our parts. I could just feel it in the room. So thank you. And there was one other thing I wanted to say. I think you taught me so much about the part that just pushes ahead no matter what, to really know that that's a part and that we don't have to just let it go faster than we're ready to. That was such a learning. Thank you.
Thanks. And I felt that in the room, by the way. I really felt the support a lot. And I especially felt when we were sitting here that I felt grateful for the work, but I felt grateful for the room. And that was my child and me. That was, you know, I really felt that way. Like I really felt supported. And so,
One of the reasons I like doing demos, because we couldn't have done all this without all the self-energy from
yeah, it was unbelievable.
You can do so much more in the context of the group.
I just, when you were on that swing, I felt I was with you, and the fun, and I just had this urge to call out, wanting you to sing. I really wanted to hear you sing. Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for your courage. I felt really part of the journey. You know, just in the journey, in your journey, and that a lot of what I can relate to my parts and your parts, so I felt a healing for myself as well. And I must say that at the end, and also your breathing, but I just felt, okay, she's gonna sing now, so I just feel that loveliness in your voice as well. So.
Thanks.
We spoke yesterday, and I thought it was so symbolic how you were the person in charge of keeping us out of the room.
Yeah.
And how
I was.
and how uncomfortable you were with that,
Yeah, I was.
and how you saw a need in me and let me put my stuff down. And so your work was like amazing, and I wish I could have been as brave to raise my hand. So thank you.
Thanks.
When you talked about joining your father's group and putting on the jacket, just the pain of that longing touched me and touched parts of me. No wonder you're not wanting to give that up. And the courage of working toward becoming your caregiver. Good for you. Good for you.
Thanks.
Thanks. I really admire what you did today. And for some reason, imagining your little girl on the swings touched the part of me that is little and sometimes doesn't really know where to go. And I thought, or she thought, oh, there's more of us. you know, and there was a sense of companionship that I felt by experiencing that part that I don't think I've ever experienced before inside her. So thank you. She feels a little less lonely too.
Thanks.
I want to thank you. I am so pleased that I moved over here and didn't miss a comma. And where I felt connected to you was in my heart. And it was just beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, I just want to thank you for your courage and your risk taking. And I really was in there fighting back and forth about sharing emotions and what you can share. And I really appreciate you doing that.
Thank you. I have to say that the room definitely, the energy from people definitely gave me courage to go forward. It does make a difference. It really, really does. It really does, because I had to make a choice, and the room kind of encouraged me to go forward. So I needed that. So I appreciate that.
To hear and being
Right.
so close, I didn't
Right.
want to intrude in
Right.
any way.
Yeah.
And
It
I
was-
noticed at one point that I was rocking and sort of rocking with my inner parts.
Yeah.
And there was something that you said about when your loneliness would be so strong, and then your mom would react with violence or that not being tolerated.
Right.
And that just really.
Thanks. Well, honestly, if I hadn't done the piece of work, it'd be hard for me to take it in. But this is how I know there's a shift, is that I'm listening and I'm taking it in. And this is what happened, is that people in the room asked me to sing, and I want to. The child in me wants to. So I'm probably going to do it, okay? So I'm going to do it. Walk down that lonesome road all by yourself. Don't turn your head back over your shoulder, and only stop to rest yourself when the silver moon is shining high above the trees. Thank you.